Yorana, and welcome to FM Tahiti. Hope you're all doing well. We've made it through to the OCL to start playing our matches. I'm going to try and get them all in if I can. Just a quick recap on what's going on with the OCL. So what happens is the first two groups play all their games, then there's a tiny break, and the next two groups play all of their games over a really short period of time. It's like a game every 2 days or 3 days. Solomon Warriors, boo, and Amical have qualified from Group A, so Solomon Warriors knocked us out the last time we were in the competition. Auckland City and Taha have qualified from Group B, and Taha kind of just getting through, so they won one, drew one, which was just enough, but it was a bit touch and go. And now we've got our games. I think we'll do alright with ours, hopefully. Fingers crossed. In terms of the games that were played in between, there's only one that I played in between. That's against Uapo Catholic, where we drew 1-1. It's a bit harsh, probably could have won. But Gary Picard, Jean-Luc's lesser known younger brother, he's actually pretty decent. Really decent, really. Not that many goals though, but he managed to score against us, so he scored a goal that counted against us. So we're in third place there. It's getting reasonably tight in the title race. So Tom McCallum, a youth player, coming through. He's a model citizen, so we've got high hopes for him in general. The reason why he's coming through to play is that Seth Waite is out for about 5 months with some kind of horrible ligament damage or something like that. So Manuel's starting on the right wing. I needed cover on the right wing because Jack Tuchin, if you remember the name, the one I sold, who's the record fee holder, who went to the Eels for about 11,000 up front, maybe then another few thousand, bringing it up to 16,000. He was kind of our third choice. Oh, good goal. I was too busy going on about how unfortunate it was to lose our right winger and bump everyone up, and then we just scored nice and easily. I was going to say it's a bit of a scramble, but it's not. So, good start against Akari United. Papua New Guinea. So yeah, Tuchin probably would have been my choice to be the backup, be on the bench, maybe get some game time. But McCallum's alright. He's rated quite highly. Not so highly that we're getting massive bids in for him or anything, but he should be okay. Go on. Nice and easy by Makasina. Another set piece. Yanin the provider. Bit odd. Pretty sure he's not meant to be doing that. It's not how I've got the set pieces set up. So what I think will happen is, I think unless something goes horribly wrong. Ooh. And stuff could well go horribly wrong if they're able to do this. I was going to say before that, I think we will win all 3 of our games. We got maximum points last time. Although last time we didn't concede any goals in the group stage, and we've already conceded 1, so it's a bit different already. There we go. Nice and easy by Gerard. But I'm hoping as well by the end of the second game, the final game will be kind of dead rubber. We'll have first place wrapped up. We'll just be able to rotate in a bit and keep them fresh, because it's a really tight kind of time frame to work around. And we know we've beaten Nadi before. We've beaten Tahiti City Dwellers. I think we beat them 6-0 or something in the past, so we can definitely do it. We are massively outshooting them. Yeah, I just realised I zoned out completely then, didn't say anything. I was just thinking, sorry about that, I was just thinking about tactically if there's anything I could try, or I might need to try. Bill Banger. A beautiful name for footballer. Yeah, I was just thinking if there's anything tactically I could try when these matches are meant to be easier, but obviously they're not that easy. Maybe Hikari, one of the stronger sides there. I've not had to play them before. It's a good goal. I'm going to have to see if he's a real player or not. I don't think he is he? Still winning. Gonna have to make some subs, I think, to try and deal with this. Narendana, obvious kind of culprit to come off. Manuel and Stroud not doing particularly well. Come on, go on, Tom McCallum. It's your time to shine. This could be a mistake. So Johan Andre coming on as well. So it's a 3 out of 4 midfielders being swapped around. Yannin gets another goal, 20th of the season. So hopefully that's a gap enough now we can relax a little bit. Not relax too much, just a little bit. I don't think they're going to come back into this now with 10 minutes to go, but you never know. And after this match, I'll just pause the recording and then go straight into the next one. So just have them, hopefully the 3 of them back to back. Banger again. Banger and Bong. These are fantastic names. Right, there we go, 4-2. So we'll come back in a moment or two for the next match. And we're back for the match now against Nadi. We're the earlier kickoff, so we don't know what the score is from the other match. People looking a bit tired, so we're going to kind of just carry on with it and then bring on subs and then rotate for the very last match to keep everything fresh. So pretty much the same side. My assistant manager has complained that Tom McCallum's better suited to under-23 football at this age, which he is. But we need someone on the bench. I think what I'll do is after the group games, I'll make it so Tom McCallum can also play in the under-23s. It'll matter a little bit less after the group stage, I think. So you got Nadi. Nadi and Tahiti City as well as drew, which means if we win and the other results go our way, we could qualify with this match. Should be good. Take a little bit of the tension away. There's so much bigger than us. Apart from Narendana, he's an absolute beast. And just over from Yannin. Narendana's not said he's happy with his football yet, so he might need a few more games to see if I can get him on a revised contract. Janin. Richards. See, Richards' attributes never look like he's particularly good creatively or attackingly. He's just fast and he runs. But he does get in the right positions. He does receive the ball in the right kind of places. Ambitious by Manuel. Good goal by Gerard. And Richards setting it up. 14th goal of the season for him, so Janin's outscoring him. Not by a huge amount, but he's just. Gerard has also been injured more this season, so I think of the two, Gerard's more injury prone, so he doesn't get quite as much game time as Janin because of that, because I try and ease him back in. We'd have Wallace on the bench. Chisholm has twisted his ankle, I think, so he's out for a little while. Wallace was the kind of Austral Islands' next great hope. From us anyway as a striker, but whilst he's got a reasonable goal scoring record, and he's still quite young, he's not developed as much as I thought he was going to. If anything, I think we've got a striker in the youth team, so Keith his name is, who looks like he might be better, but just not as strong. So I might have to start giving him a chance. And in, almost. So we've beaten Nadi before, I think, so we should be able to get a result here. Yanin, there we go. 21st goal. A few of us up there in the upper tiers. A largely empty stadium. It's a problem with playing thousands of miles away from where all your fans actually live. Oh, good tackle, Gerard. Get wrecked. Almost. I think Manuel's final delivery isn't quite as good as Waite's is, but Manuel's better at running at them. Very different style of winger, I think. Get in. Oh. Calm as you like. 22 for this one. I don't think I'll show all the goal replays for this because there's potential if we win 6-0 for the match to drag on a bit. There we go, there's this. Oh no, it's not. He's offside. He was right on the purse, so that's probably offside. There we go. Harsh. It's not harsh, is it? At all, he was offside. Oh, they were just lining up for that one. So yeah, there's less fight in Nadi than there was in Hikari. I imagine Hikari will beat Tahiti City Dwellers when they play. Which is fine for us because that's exactly what we want, I think. That or a draw would do it. We've not got as good goal difference as I thought we would. We ended up with like positive 15 goal difference. Last time we were in the OCL. On Stroud. Stroud's been doing alright whilst Weaver's been injured. Oh man, well, just a little tap in at that post. So much shorter than everyone else. I'll bring Narendona off soon, I think. Give Spearling maybe a run. Or Andre. Good-ish ball. Bit too much running out of position for that one. Interesting ball. Gerard desperately trying to compete with Yanin. A lot of green. Like seeing that. Concede again. Rajneel Waka. Soft goal. Probably more disappointed than I should be about that. Bring on Dre for Narendona. William Wallace on for Gerard. Controversial potentially, but Wallace plays better in that target man role. And Wallace had that really good season with Gerard. I think it was our first in the Premiership when they were the WAG. Wallace and Gerard scoring them. But he's just not had. Yanin's too good. Basically, Yanin has completely frozen him out of the squad. Computer just made a weird noise. I don't know if it's recording or not. We will see. Yeah, I think it's recording, hopefully. There we go. That's the end of the Humpbacks against Nadi, 4-1. Let's move forward very quickly to see what that means for us. We've qualified for the quarterfinals. Is this one of the ones where they say we have and we haven't? Because the best Harry can do is 6 and we've beaten them, so we go through on just against. Nadi can only get 4. Surely Tahiti City Dwellers could get through. Oh no, because there's two places. Two places. My maths is terrible. Two places we're through, no matter what. The worst we can do is drop into second. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. So we'll come back for the last match, which is going to be Dead Rubber. So we're back now for the Tahiti City Dwellers match, and it's not as complete Dead Rubber as I thought it was, in that this will help decide who wins the group, finishes top, and I don't know if that's going to affect the seeding particularly. Now it just says top two teams qualify there, so there's no clue as to whether it's going to make a massive difference. Because I think we just go into a pool for the next round draw. It's not like we play the second in the next group or anything like that. So I don't think it matters too much. It should just be good to have 3 wins in a row, prove our standing a bit. In between the Nadi match and this match, we had our youth intake, which I've done a very small separate video on, which will come out after this. So a bit of time travelling involved for that. I've not actually swapped much of the squad around, as you might have noticed as I was quickly going, oh, really? Bayung, some really good names. Just a long kick, or I say long kick, shot from distance. I completely lost my train of thought with that goal. That's kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Okay, he's offside, that's good. That's good. Yeah, this is a very short youth intake video that we've got. I've not changed the team too much, which I think is what I was saying. A couple of the players on the bench, the kind of youth players I was thinking of working in, were actually called up to an under-23s match, so gave me less options. Narendona was carrying a knock as well, so Spearling starts. Spearling had a good start to the season, is performing well, is keeping Narendona out, and then his form dropped a little bit, so when Narendona kicked off, it made it a bit easier to bring Narendona in. We're not doing much, are we? 10 minutes in and we've only had 1 shot. That's not like us in the OCL. Interesting to see who we end up with after this. At least the pressure's kind of off. So if this is how it stays, it'll be disappointing, but not the end of the world. So we're going to lose... Ooh. Oh, that was all over the shop. Oh, it's a penalty. I just thought he'd missed it. There you go, back level. Yeah, I was going to say, if we're going to lose, I'd rather get the loss out of the way in the group stage when it doesn't matter than in the knockout stage where it's going to. We'll see how it goes. I'm increasingly thinking the way our kind of performances have not been. Yanin on his 24th, one more, his hat-trick in his 25th of the season. Nice and simple. Winger in. Tapped. I'm wondering about performances. They seem to be dropping off a bit here and in the league as well. I think we're getting tired. Disallowed. Generally a good move, but obviously in the wrong position. Yeah, it just seems like we're running out of steam a little bit. And it could be the age of the squad, it could be fitness, it could be all sorts of things. It could be the fact we're kind of halfway through the season because we're doing well, teams are now set up slightly differently against us. That was interesting. Yeah, I thought he was going to score that too. There we go. Gerard getting one as well, 15th goals. He's only 9 behind Yanin at the moment. I'm sure we beat Tahiti City Dwellers like 6-0 last time. In the league, Taha dropped some points, so they drew against Moorea, which means if we play our game in hand against the teams around, so we played as many games as Taha, so it won't be a game in hand on them. We can, if we win our next game, we can reduce the gap to about 4 points, which is something doable, and we'd go back in second place based on that. But I just imagine Taha have got a bit more in the tank than us. They're in the OCL as well, though, and they have qualified for the next round as well, so they've got a similar number of games to look forward to. So they should be getting as tired as us. Shroud's knackered and he wants to come off. Eva, who's also knackered, can go on instead. Spieling's been quiet. And Well's been sort of quiet and tired, I guess. Let's bring on Callum. Let's bring on Wallace again as well for Gerard. Give Yannin a chance for another hat-trick. Oh, Richards out of nowhere for that one. I'm still convinced free kicks aren't quite right. Still score too many direct ones, and so do the opposition, to be fair. It's not like it's all one-sided. It just seems like whilst the keepers have got better at saving them, it's still not changed the fact that people are actually still too good at taking the free kicks. So if the keeper's not quite there, or not quite in form, or they make a slight mistake, then it tends to be a goal still. So it's reduced how it was, I think, but like, what does Richards have for free kick taking? Something relatively good. 6. So yeah, when I say relatively good, I mean not really. Not for the amount he scores. And it was the same with Waite, although I think Waite probably had in double figures. That's why he was scoring so many more. That was more than they should have been, I think. McIntyre up front. See Wallace. What are you going to do? Not much. He is rusty. I think we're about done here. Oh, McCallum had an opportunity. Make some memories. 4-1. So, all in all, hold it back. Once we got the second goal, we looked reasonably confident. And if we look at the group stage, maximum points, scored 12, but we conceded 4, which was more than I thought we did. Car United finished dead last with nothing. I thought they were much better than that. They don't have any real players, which is sad, because I kind of hoped Bill Banger and Dominic Bong were real players so I could sign them, but they're not. So we shall end the episode here. I don't think we'll get the draw. No, I don't think the draw's coming up. So what we'll do is I'll come back when I know a little bit more about the schedules and whatnot. We've got some league games to play in the meantime. I don't think it'll be long until we have the next OCL game. So thanks for watching. I think the episode will run a little long, but we got all of the OCL squeezed into it. Thanks very much. I lied, here's the draw at 1 extra day or something, like 2 extra days, so I'm just going to tag this on the end of the video. Do automatic draw, see who we get, because obviously automatic draw gives you the most tension, especially when it's this slow. So we're drawn straight away against Marquesas Fire, so that wasn't as tense as I thought it was going to be. Marquesas Fire from the Solomon Islands. Taha gets Team Wellington from New Zealand. That's a really tough match. Auckland City against Amicale, who are quite strong, if I remember correctly. Interesting. Solomon Warriors, who knocked us out against Tahiti City Dwellers. So I imagine everyone on this side of the draw is going through. That's what I hope anyway. Well, actually, no, that's not what I hope. I hope we go through. Couldn't give a toss about the rest of them. Kind of hope Amical knock out Auckland and Taha knock out Team Wellington as well. But we shall see. So yeah, now it is the end of the episode. Thanks.